Have you ever wondered what the soul of Rwanda sounds like? Beyond 1,000 hills, the beauty of this land lives in its melodies. These are not just songs, they are living stories passed down from ancestors, carried by the voices of traditional instruments. Welcome back to Isanzura Universe, where we explore the hidden gems of Africa's past, present, and future. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe because today we're unlocking the soundscape of Rwanda. Music in Rwanda is more than entertainment. It is storytelling, a way of preserving history, and a bridge between generations. Long before written records, Rwandans expressed joy, grief, and wisdom through rhythm and melody. Each instrument carries a piece of culture, a unique identity and sound. Music intertwines with every aspect of Rwandan life. It echoes during ceremonies, under the reign of the kings, during the farming season, and at community gatherings. It's a language that speaks to the soul, carrying messages of love, unity, and remembrance. In Rwanda, there are three main musical genres. The first genre is called the Imyenda. These are traditional narrative songs that tell stories about historical events, legendary heroes, or important figures from Rwandan history. Another genre is called the Modo. These are rhythmic praise songs that are often performed at royal ceremonies or during celebrations. Modo songs are characterized by their upbeat tempo and use of call and response between the lead singer and the chorus. The third genre is called the Agisaro. These are work songs that are sung while performing daily tasks such as farming or herding cattle. Agisaro songs are typically simple and repetitive and are intended to help the performers maintain a steady work pace. Rwanda's music scene has evolved over time, incorporating influences from neighboring countries and international genres. Today, modern Rwandan musicians are experimenting with a variety of styles, including jazz, hip-hop, and Afrobeat, while still paying homage to traditional music. Rwandan music is deeply rooted in its culture and history, and continues to evolve while preserving its unique identity. Now let's take a closer look at some of these traditional instruments. The Inanga. The Inanga is a plucked stringed instrument that is considered the national instrument of Rwanda. It is made from a wooden box with a gourd resonator and has between 8 and 12 strings. The Inanga is an iconic symbol of Rwandan culture and is often referred to as the king of instruments. This instrument is known for its high pitch and delicate sound and is primarily used to accompany vocalists or as a solo instrument for playing traditional music. The Inanga is also used to play an important role in traditional Rwandan poetry, known as the Imimi and Rwanda. In this poetic tradition, the Inanga player acts as a kind of musical storyteller, using the instrument to set the tone and provide a backdrop for the poems. The Imimi and Rwanda poetry dates back several centuries and tells stories about Rwandan history, culture, and society. The poems themselves are typically improvised and cover a wide range of topics, including love, war, nature, and social commentary. The Inganga player must have a deep understanding of the poetry and be able to play the appropriate music for each section of the poem. Mastering the Inanga requires years of practice and skill. Musicians spend years learning the complex finger techniques needed to produce the instrument's characteristic sound. Umuduri. The umuduri is a single-string bow instrument that is played by both men and women. It is made from a piece of wood with a string stretched across it and is held upright while being played. The umuduri has a deep, resonant sound and is often used to accompany singers or as a solo instrument for folk music. The umuduri is one of the simplest of Rwandan instruments, but it is no less important for its role in the country's musical heritage. The instrument's single string is tuned to a single note and is played by drawing the bow across it. Despite its simplicity, the umuduri is capable of producing a wide range of sounds and is often used to create a hypnotic, trance-like atmosphere. The umuduri is thought to have originated in the eastern part of Rwanda near the border with Burundi. It is commonly used in traditional dances such as the Intor, which are typically performed by groups of male dancers. The Intor dance is a celebration of Rwandan culture and history, and the Umurindiri's distinctive sound is an integral part of the dance's overall impact. Amakondera. Amakondera are a type of horn that are used in traditional Rwandan music. These horns are typically made from the horns of cattle and are used as a signaling instrument to call people together for ceremonies or to announce important events. Amakondera have a long history in Rwanda, dating back to the country's pre-colonial past. They were traditionally used in the royal court to signal important events such as the arrival of the king or the start of a ceremony. During the colonial period, the use of Amakondera declined, but they were revived in the post-genocide era as a symbol of Rwandan identity and unity. Today, Amakondera are commonly used in traditional dances and ceremonies as well as in modern music. They are particularly associated with the Intore dance, which is a popular Rwandan dance that celebrates the country's history and culture. The sound of the Amakondera horns is said to represent the strength, power, and unity of the Rwandan people. Ingoma. The Ingoma are traditional drums that are used in various types of Rwandan music and dance. These drums are typically made from the hollowed out log and are played by being struck with the hands or sticks. The Inga are considered sacred instruments in Rwandan culture and are used to accompany traditional dances, ceremonies, and rituals. They are often played during celebrations such as weddings and festivals, and are used to communicate messages within the community. The Inga are an integral part of Rwandan music and dance traditions, and their unique sound adds a powerful element to cultural performances. Different types of Ingoma drums are used to represent different things in Rwandan culture. For example, the biggest drum may represent the king or a chief, while smaller drums may be used to represent commoners. The drums are often played in a specific order and pattern to convey particular messages or to accompany different types of dances. Rwanda's music is a rich tapestry of sound, woven with the threads of history, culture, and identity. From the iconic Inanga to the rhythmic Umuduri, each instrument tells a story, carries a legacy, and binds generations together through the universal language of music. Today, traditional instruments still inspire a new generation. From cultural troupes to modern fusion artists, Rwandans are keeping their heritage alive, mixing ancient sounds with hip-hop, jazz, and Afrobeat. The music proves that tradition is not old-fashioned, it's timeless. Now, let's meet some of the talented musicians who are keeping this tradition alive. There are many talented musicians in Rwanda today who are keeping the tradition of playing traditional instruments alive. One of them is the Intore Cultural Troupe. This group of musicians is dedicated to preserving and promoting traditional Rwandan music and dance. They perform in both traditional and contemporary settings, educating audiences about Rwandan culture and history through their music. The Intore Cultural Troupe is known for its dynamic performances that feature a variety of traditional instruments such as the Inanga, Umuduri, and Ingoma. Another musician who is helping to keep traditional instruments alive is the Ubumwe Grand Orchestra. This group of musicians is led by the renowned composer and conductor Samuel Mbem. The orchestra performs a mix of traditional and modern Rwandan music, showcasing the versatility of traditional instruments in contemporary settings. They have released several albums that have become popular in Rwanda and beyond. Besides these groups, there are also many individual musicians who are dedicated to preserving traditional instruments in Rwanda. Many of these musicians are based in Kigali, the country's capital city, and perform regularly at venues throughout the city. Some of these musicians have gained international recognition for their unique blend of traditional and contemporary music. The melodies of Rwanda remind us that culture is a living force. Each note carries history, wisdom, and identity. And when we listen, we don't just hear music. We hear Rwanda's soul. Which instrument inspired you the most? Comment below. If you enjoyed this journey, give this video a thumbs up, share it, and subscribe to Isanzura Universe for more untold African stories. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep listening.